Shalom, I am Rabbi Michael Satz from Temple B'nai Or in Morristown. This month, February, is Jewish Disability Awareness, Acceptance, and Inclusion Month. In this Bit of Torah, I want to talk about holiness and how Judaism and the Torah lead us to a life of holiness. And hopefully, we can see how this relates to awareness, acceptance, and inclusion of all the members of our community who are striving to live their lives of holiness. First, though, I have to talk about idolatry. In our portion, Ki Tisa, our ancestors build the golden calf. After experiencing the miracles of the Exodus and revelation at Sinai, they turn to idolatry. And what is idolatry? The late great Israeli thinker Yeshayahu Leibovich explains it this way. Idolatry is simply the representation of things profane as sacred, as possessing supreme and absolute worth. Idolatry is thinking that this golden statue is holy. This fancy car, or this house, or this place, or this gadget, or what have you. Leibovich, in his Bit of Torah on this portion, brings the words of the late 19th and early 20th century Rabbi Meir Simcha of Dvinsk, who writes, "There is nothing in the world which is holy. Only God is holy. For nothing in creation is holy in itself, only in terms of the observance of the Torah. All sanctity is due to a command that the Creator commanded us to worship God." Meaning, things in and of themselves are not holy. God is holy, and we strive for God's holiness through the ways we live. Leviticus states, "Kedoshim tihiyu," you shall be holy. You shall strive to be holy. It doesn't say you are holy. So how do we strive for holiness? Later in the portion, God gave Moshe a hint by revealing God's 13 midot, God's attributes. The eternal, a God compassionate and gracious, slow to anger, abounding in kindness and faithfulness, extending kindness to the 1,000th generation, forgiving iniquity, transgression, and sin. We are created in the image of this God, and we try to emulate the attributes of this God: love, patience, kindness, graciousness. The Torah is a training manual for living this life. This is striving for God's holiness. None of us are perfect. If we thought that, we would be practicing idolatry. All of us struggle. And so we are here to support each other in these struggles with love, kindness, and grace. I pray that we continue to cultivate communities of inclusion that strive for this holiness.